Like, we were surprised how good the ride was.
So, if you want some sort of like medium-ish thrill, and don't mind the sort of Snow White motif, it's not a bad ride.
Yeah, we were surprised. The speed that this coaster picked up was pretty fun, and the music is cute because Snow White's got good music.
Yeah, so that happened. After doing that, we started making our way over to the haunted house.
Haunted Mansion. Also, I had to restart share chat. We had a blip. We had a little blip.
Okay.
Okay. So we went into Haunted Mansion because Mickey's Boo to You and Not So Scary Halloween was going on. We didn't catch any of that, by the way, which was a little sad, but we decided to go to Haunted Mansion because it's a fun ride. And we wanted to decompress after going on another kind of more thrill-seeking ride.
And we may have also bought ourselves a giant thing of cotton candy because our parents weren't there to stop us.
Yeah. So that was fun.
And after that, we went ahead and did Splash Mountain because, of course, we would.
Of
course, it's not called Splash Mountain anymore.
It's Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And the ride still retains all of the fun you would think of from Splash Mountain. It's still a very fun ride. Though thankfully me and Aura got a little lucky. Well, Aura got lucky because guess who got the lion's share of getting splashed?
Well, we were basically sitting in more or less the same position, so we were both more or less getting splashed the same amount. You just had a really wet seat.
I did. Thankfully, this was, I think, our last ride we were going on because it actually did start raining. Well, trying to rain, keyword. So, I think, yeah.
This tank isn't using their stance.
Tank! I didn't even know. There he goes. My bad. Okay, so, yeah, Tiana was our last ride, wasn't it? Before we went back to the room. So, we had to go because we had a reservation at Epcot for dinner that night. Because remember, it's my birthday. I should mention mini story because I didn't get this until very late in the day, is I got one of the special pins you can get, like, for celebrating your happily ever after, or it's your birthday. So I decided to get that while we were heading out of Magic Kingdom.
So, we go ahead, drop any stuff that we had bought that day back at our room. We change into clothes that we're going to go out and actually like dress up in to go have dinner.
This is the part I was mentioning earlier while Aura was gone. I had been teasing with him that I had a very special dress for that night. And I had been hiding it from him until the day of. This was the first time Aura ever got to see the dress. His reaction? Perfect. Do you want to tell them about your reaction?
I'll have you describe it, actually.
So I basically slip out of my dress that is very soaked now into my brand new Latina-inspired dress. I walk out after getting my hair all done. I decided to keep my hair down because it's my birthday. I want to look pretty and everything. Aura was like, it looks beautiful on you. Unfortunately, the weather had other ideas, hon, if you would like to continue now.
So, we were basically getting rained on our way back to Epcot.
Well, yeah. Our first time to
we basically, so we have to make our way in all the way around the lake because we came in through the south entrance. Or at least the one that is close to the south. And we eventually ended up in the Norwegian sector at the Royal Banquet.
Yep. Where it's raining. So I'm just
raining a lot.
A lot.
And as soon as we get inside, Sass and I are getting brought this multi-course meal.
Norway style.
Yes. And this stuff was to die for. Like, some of these things I had never had before. I just knew that this stuff existed, and it tasted really good.
Oh, yeah. And yes, Helix, it's about time, you know, I finally broke my salmon virginity this trip. I finally tried salmon. I did get a little sick, but it's also because there was booze. We did have booze. Which, it was good. Now, the special part about Royal Banquet is it's actually the storybook castle. So a bunch of princesses, and they have like 5 princesses on rotation for that night.
Like, out of a total of 9.
Which, unfortunately,
so,
one
like,
of them wasn't Mulan.
Yeah.
Still salty.
Like, the possible ones that we could have seen were Cinderella, Snow White, Belle, Rapunzel, Mulan, Tiana.
Aurora.
Like, Aurora, yes.
And Belle.
So, I mentioned Belle.
Oh, I didn't. Hang on. Crap. Continue, though.
So, that whole thing's going on, and finally, the ladies are all coming out. And I think she was like the 3rd or the 4th one that came out, but Ariel paid a visit to our table.
Yeah.
And she first saw Sass's birthday sticker, so she obviously wished her happy birthday. And then noticed that Sass had a lanyard collection of pins that she had been picking up.
Do you want to mention the particulars that the lanyard was Little Mermaid themed?
Yes. And Ariel did a whole bit about, oh yeah, if you're having trouble finding stuff, maybe you should talk to Sebastian Flounder. They're really good at this stuff. Oh, and by the way, you said you're looking for treasure. I think you found your best one yet. It points over to me, and it's like, you found your boyfriend.
I'm sitting there blushing, by the way.
You're just like, holy smokes, Ariel was on freaking point with that one.
I was, like, I also made a comment after she left because I was too embarrassed. Holy smokes. I was so embarrassed. So, like,
You're just like, okay, on a certain level, you're not wrong. Oh, holy frick, woman.
they get paid so well for that shit. The princesses we also got to see were Belle, which I lit up, because Belle is one of my favorite princesses. We also got Belle, Ariel, Princess Aurora, Snow White, and Rapunzel. Which,
Rapunzel did a whole thing where she, like, sang for you because it was your birthday.
yeah. And how she mentioned that she would light an extra lantern for me and everything. It was so cute! Which, by the way, don't worry, everybody. I made sure Aura got to watch Tangled. Guys, I'm stuck!
Yeah, so that was our first night. So we're already, like, firing all cylinders here.
And we get to go back to the room. We just kind of relax a bit. And I'm just smiling. And I'm just giving Aura all these really sweet snuggles. Because even though it did rain, it still was a very magical birthday. And I was so beyond happy. Though I wish we could have eaten more of that cake. Oh my god, that was bigger than I was expecting.
Yeah, the cakes are bigger, like, you order those things if you got a much larger party than just 2.
Do not order those cakes unless you're going in a big party. They're good. Do not get us wrong. They're delicious. They're very big. But yeah, no. Food was phenomenal. We went to bed, and then we're like, okay, so tomorrow is our proper Hollywood studio day, I think. Was it? Or no, was the day after our...
It was Epcot the next day.
So, we go to bed, and this is where I propose, Aura, how about we set an alarm for this time, and then we'll just spend like the next 30 minutes snuggling, and then we'll get out of bed.
So we do that the next morning. We get to Epcot at a reasonable time, and we decide we're going to have crepes for breakfast.
Yes, because...
Right outside the Ratatouille ride.
Which I was very, 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 very insistent. I decided because context, everyone, the Food and Wine Festival was actually happening while we were in Epcot, which is one of the best events you can go to during the year. Because there's a bunch of extra food stuff. We were like, yeah, no, let's have crepes. And Aura really liked the idea. Aura had like basically a French toast crepe, and I had like a really delicious like berries and chocolate ice cream one. They were really good though, right?
Oh yeah.
It was yummy. And then after
It's difficult to go wrong with crepes.
which this was my first time having crepes, by the way. So we do that, and then after we finish eating crepes, we decide, hey, let's go on the Remy's Ratatouille Adventure ride. We waited, I think, like an hour and a half on the ride, I think.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. We got inside pretty quick.
Yeah, and basically the entire thing, if you look at it on the inside, is a reenactment of that initial chase scene when Remy falls through the skylight.
Yes, it's very cute. Be careful. You do get a little splash because there is a part where a mop smacks you while you're running around with Remy.
So that basically happened. We went around, poked around a bit, and got to see Figment's special ride that he's got. So Sass, do you want to tell us about that one?
So, for those who do not know, there is a movie that features a dragon named Figment, and he is one of my family's favorite characters because he's a triple dragon who is a figment of your imagination. In case I have not mentioned this till now, but yes, Figment is Ottergon's cousin. He's very annoying. So we go on this ride. This ride is super cute. It's like referencing the movie, and like, you know, it's fun to use your imagination. It's a much more lower scale ride.
I mean, of all the Epcot attractions that day, it's one of the few things that really is geared toward a much younger audience.
But even the adults had a lot of fun. Like, you gotta admit that. The adults were having fun too, right?
Yeah.
So we go on that ride, and we don't really do a lot of rides because by the time we get off Figment, I think it's like right around lunchtime, actually.
Yeah. So then you took me out to...
hey, how about we go to the Connections Cafe, which is under the giant globe, which we were close to thanks to being on the Figment ride. So we decide to go on this, and this is where I get to have a little fun with my honey bunny. So after we find a place to sit, Aura's decided like, hey, Sass, you can go first to go find something. So I decide, yeah, I'll go do something. But then I hatched a plan because my mom had been mentioning like, hey, you should do something for Aura and thing. I'm trying not to mention real names, even though you guys know our real names. So I look around and I'm waiting in line. I see, oh, we can get 2 slices of pizza for one, because remember, we're on a budget on this trip, so we wanted to cut corners whenever we could while still making sure we had enough money to spend and have fun with. So, I see, oh, is Fugi back? Hun, apparently Fugi is back.
Yeah, see if we can't, try a little something like that.
Let me see, before we continue the story and I get to do something cute. Log in with Discord. By the way, hun, if you looked on my screen, I have a nice little filler image. I just have the I love you image to represent you're in the call.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me refresh the group real quick before we continue this story. Hang on. How do we set group images again?
Let's see.
Oh, hang on. Legacy group. There's a legacy. Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Oh, hey, there you are, hon. Your little pixel self is there. Aw.
All right. Let's see.
You'll need... Okay, hon. Do you want me to help you navigate?
Yeah.
So, on the Fujitech Reactive, you want to go to sources on the website.
Mm-hmm.
And in custom sources, you'll need to go to legacy group or whatever you have for me.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll need to recopy that URL to ensure that, copy it into, like, OBS to make sure it works.
All right. Let's see. Properties.
And then once you do that, you'll hit OK. While you're doing that, I need one moment because my dinner arrived a bit ago.
All right. That's working out. Welcome back, Helix. Are those tacos big and soft? Bake soft chicken tacos. How about that, guys from Belsar? So anyway, Sass goes ahead and gets me margarita pizza. Now, I mentioned earlier Disney is not known for having great food. This food is definitely good stuff. I mean, the margarita pizza that they have at Epcot is pretty freaking good. So,
Uno momento. I don't have enough room. Give me a minute. Oh, you're so cute, honey. Hang on. Injury.
and Sarah stubbed her toe again.
Stop. I hit my toe again. I hit my toe.
Called it. So, so right about that time, we do a bit more just walking around, seeing what Epcot has to offer, and we also do a bunch of shopping, by the way.
Oh,
and
this is important, everybody. This is big.
So we go to the south end of the lake, and we explore the Japan sector.
Which we were very excited. The inner Orlan inside was strong that day. But I had mentioned something the previous night as we were leaving Royal Banquet. If you would like to mention what that was, honey, while I shake up my stomach.
Go ahead and say it because you brought it up.
So, as we were walking out of Epcot after Royal Banquet, I mentioned, do you think they sell kimonos? And Aura's face just sparkles and lights up as I mentioned this.
And for those of you who have ever gotten prices quoted on that stuff, those things are not cheap. They do exist.
But Aura has always wanted me in a kimono.
Yeah. So that whole thing happens. And we decide, all right, let's go in and check out the kimonos.
This Japanese store, like, they had everything in Japan. Like, everything you could think of, including Japanese plushies.
Japanese plushies, like little candies that you get at convenience stores. So we go ahead and we get Sass a pink kimono with a gold band that you put around the middle.
I guess I should give some context, shouldn't I, love?
Go right ahead.
Pointing everybody to my screen of the very outfit Sai wears, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pink kimono with a big, beautiful gold ribbon. It's not an exact match, but the kimono we found was the same color as Sai's kimono from the game. Me and Aura were like, it's love. That's the one. And Aura just watches me try it on as this lady is helping me put it on, and Aura's just like, oh my god. You look so beautiful.
This character that I know and love from the game is stepping out right in front of me.
Aura, like, I could hear his tail wagging.
Yeah. It was honestly beautiful, and I'm here for all of it. Next up, I'm going to queue us for Alliance raids.
Oh, let me switch back to white. Let me switch to white mage then. You know what? I was going to switch my outfit back.
Anyway, so we do that, and then we have to head back to our hotel room because that night we had reservations to go to this really nice bar back in Batu. That was essentially a recreation of the Mos Eisley of Oga's Cantina.
It was really fun.
And it's like you stepped into a movie and you're getting served by the bar staff in places like this. Like they had a whole droid DJ there. And the drink that I tried was something called a carbon freeze, which is basically like they got dry ice in the bottom of the glass, and they've got like a few other things mixed in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was good. Like, what was the drink that you had?
I had the Hyperdrive Punch It. Now, these were non-alcoholic drinks because me and Aura wanted to ease off the booze. So we decided to try their more fun drinks, and they are all made with Powerade, and they were really delicious.
Yeah, like, it is definitely experience eating, a little on the overpriced side, but if you're coming with a giant group of friends, it's good.
We had like this cheesy, spicy bread, I think, was our food.
Yeah. And our server was joking that like, we just pulled it off the top of the trash for you.
It was really good.
So, it was great.
Yeah, no, the food was good. It was one of our more chill nights, but no, standing up and eating was an experience, and I was here for it.
So, that basically happens. And we then decide we're going to go back to Epcot because we want to see if we can do Cosmic Rewind, which was under construction when SAS was in Disney World.
Correction, honey. We were going back to Epcot because we wanted to catch the night show Luminous. Epcot is known for their very pretty lights and water show. But while we were waiting, we see that there's Cosmic Rewind, and the wait isn't bad. Like, it's an hour and a half wait. I'm like, you think we could get through this before the show? So we decide to try it. We definitely missed the fireworks show. Let me make that very clear, right on. Yeah,
we missed the show.
But
this was good.
So this ride was super fun. Like, there's a whole pre-show building up, like, oh, this big bad villain is stealing, like, this thing that we use to get to where we are. I'm forgetting names. But basically, it's how we could make jumps in little portals and stuff, and we could see all these people, and they kept calling us Karen and stuff. So he steals it, and we're stranded, and our world's actually being sent back to the beginning of time, because this villain wants to erase it. So here come the Guardians of the Galaxy. So we are put on these emergency coasters, and the crew is actually having us chase the bad guy through time. Well, or just, to get us to safety and shit.
I mean, we're just trying to track these things so that the Guardians of the Galaxy can come in behind us and actually do all the hero stuff. As we are getting ready to charge into this portal after him, I immediately hear a very familiar guitar riff from Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's freaking September.
It gets better because
we get launched this thing going backwards. I'm just like, okay.
We're in the
this
front,
is
by the way.
good.
We were in the front of the coaster, by the way, for this. But all we hear is, I think they're going back. Me and Aura scream, and we immediately start singing to the song.
It was fun.
It gets funnier because this was our first time on the ride. I yell "worth it" right as the song's going, and our entire coaster is singing along with us. Like, all you hear is like 12 people going, hi, yeah, yeah. It was so good. Like, I'm pumping my fists up and down and shit. It was so cool. Me and Aura immediately deemed this was worth it. The ride does a ton of twists and turns. It has beautiful visuals.
Yeah, the visuals were on point.
And how you can never kill rock and roll.
Exactly. Like, say what you will about how overly goofy the Guardians of the Galaxy can be from time to time. Peter Quill's got good taste in music.
He does. After that, it was too late and we needed to get out of the park. And we waited in line to get out of the park.
And we had a little funny exchange because we got put on a Skyliner car with another family that was leaving the next morning.
Oh, no, that was day one, hon.
I thought it was happening that day because it was the little kid who said that they liked Disney World so much that they didn't miss their cats anymore.
That was the first day.
Okay.
But it was cute. We did get a couple of funny exchanges. I think we were talking up a couple as we were waiting in line to get on our Skyliner.
Mm-hmm.
Which was really nice. We did talk to a lot of strangers on this trip. But yeah, we left super happy.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to the Hollywood Studios day.
Quick aside, Asuri, that is a fucking mood and a half with Atmo farming.
Mood.
So, day 3, we are focusing on Hollywood Studio, and because we're going back to Batuu, we decide we're gonna bring those lightsabers with us.
To see if we can piss off stormtroopers.
And we caught one who was like standing on top of one of the platforms and menacing everyone. And we finally walk by, and he locks eyes with us, and he's just like, "Don't think I don't know what you're up to."
So I'm just like glaring down the stormtrooper, and I'm like making snide comments as we're walking by. Or I came up with some whippers of replies he was thinking of if the stormtrooper decided to come up close and personal with us.
Or even if Darth Vader showed up. And so the idea, and I never got a chance to do this because Darth Vader never showed himself to us, but the idea was if Darth Vader decided to bring you up as something like if words, I have to compose myself here.
What does that, something about me, what I can provide to you?
And then I'd reply with a working set of biologically based opposable thumbs.
He said that, and I start wheezing as we're leaving. I think the exact wording was, what can this one offer you? And what is she worth protecting? I think it's what you said, and I'm like, holy shit, honey.
Yeah. You're just like, I haven't seen a bird that bad on a Sith Lord since Mustafar. So we arrive in Batuu, and we decide, you know what? We got time before Rise of the Resistance. Let's do Smuggler's Run again.
And we
go in again, and we get set as engineers.
Now, our friend Minimum Wage Mage, hi, my lurker mod, he claims engineer is the worst job because you don't get to do much. However, Red didn't account for one thing. I told Aura the one important thing about Engineer. You mash buttons. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all that in between, I don't know about you, but what do you think me and Aura are doing right now during this game?
Exactly.
On me and Aura's side, the ship never got damaged. We were that fast. We got the highest rank possible of Marauder on our end.
I don't know if it's the highest rank, but it was pretty good.
I was looking at the scores, and Marauder is like one of the best ranks you can get.
Yeah. So that happens, and finally, Rise of the Resistance is operational.
Yes.
And we get going to that, and we queue ourselves in, and all that stuff.
It's a pretty long wait, however. This ride has a pre-show.
It's got a pre-show, and as far as immersion goes, it's good. Mm-hmm. It's not high thrill, obviously, but the immersion is just top notch. Like they've got a whole scene change and everything, where you're basically in and around the Resistance to being captured by the First Order.
The outfit changes from the cast members are really good too. And we have to mention one of the cutest interactions we had all week with a kid during this ride.
All right, so
I think it was like this little boy. I think it was.
Yeah, it was a girl.
A small child. Let's go with that.
Mm.
And
yeah, I very specifically remember this as a girl, but yeah, like they were too young to realize that this whole thing was just for entertainment, and they start looking around. They're just like, "I'm scared. Wait, aren't those lightsabers that those two people are carrying?" And I lean over. I'm just like, "Be very quiet. I'm actually a Jedi, and this is a real lightsaber." And then the mom just takes that and goes with it. And then, just like, they're going to try and find a way to get us out of here.
And then, like, the kid keeps mentioning it as we're passing by the stormtroopers, so I had to go, shh, don't blow our cover. The mom is trying really hard not to laugh. Because me and Aura at this point are fully invested in the bit right now. And we just keep the bit going until we get to the actual ride. The cast members were also great here because I had another funny interaction as we were getting lined up because, you know, for questioning. And one of the guys asked, as I'm standing next to Aura, like, he get you into trouble? And I just go, no. And then I quietly say to Aura, it's the other way around, right?
Yep. So that was a lot of fun.
The ride had a drop, which spooked me, and Aura got his ear slightly blown out.
Yeah, SAS does not handle drops that well, unfortunately.
I have a very big fear of sudden drops. Like, they freak me out, so I did scream, but not too loud.
Yet.
Oh, right.
That comes later.
Here comes
a
bit of lore.
On the whole, Rise of the Resistance,
phenomenal.
Great experience, does not have a lot of replayability.
But fun ride.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, goodbye, motherfucker.
So that happens.
And then I had proposed something to Aura earlier in the day. I'm like, Aura? And he goes, yes. And I point to a big fucking tower at the back of Hollywood Studios.
Which I said, say no more.
I told him I want to face my fears and get on the ride that I am so gosh darn afraid of. The Hollywood Tower of Terror. It is a ride I am beyond terrified of.
And we get on this thing. We go through it. Sarah is screaming a lot, by the way. But the good thing about a ride that goes up and down that fast, the Doppler effect is very much going to help you.
My apologies to anybody who wasn't on the ride who heard probably a Yeti screech from me because I think Aura had a couple of nail marks from how tightly I was gripping him because I was so scared.
You were not holding on that tight.
I was still holding.
Thankfully.
I'd like to shout out to the 2 girls that were sitting next to us because when their picture was getting taken, one of them was doing the rock out signs while the picture got taken. I think what freaked me out more about Tower of Terror is the little, like, build-up, like you're rolling along the track, and then it drops you. It freaked me out so bad. Needless to say, Aura made sure I was hydrated for the rest of the day. I blew my throat out on that ride. But I conquered my fears and I feel good. But Aura was, I think you were laughing at me a little bit after the ride.
Yeah, I mean, I found it entertaining. And I'm glad you managed to confront your fears there.
Yeah. But then I got to do something very fun after we had some ice cream.
She took me on the Rock and Roller Coaster.
Rock and Roller
featuring Aerosmith. Aerosmith.
It is one of my favorite rides, everybody, for context. Like, I hype up this ride a lot, and it's about to go under renovation to feature the Muppets coming up. And I'm like, oh, it's up? And I'm like, okay, this wait isn't so bad. Now, unfortunately, because we had our sabers this day, we did have to drop them off because they couldn't go on the coaster with us. Which was okay. Makes sense.
And it is a high thrill coaster because, like, you have to have your arms and legs properly secured.
Yes. So
because there are loop-de-loops and corkscrews.
Yes. And the sabers were too big to fit into the car. So I'm like hyping up this ride. I'm like, Aura, you're gonna love this. This is literally one of my favorite rides. We actually get front row seats, and this was a common trend is we kept getting in like the best seats possible for all of the rides. And I kept calling Aura my little good luck charm. Am I wrong, folks?
Not in the slightest.
So we get on this ride. And Aura, I know what's coming, is as soon as the coaster starts, it shoots you like a comet. So I don't tell Aura about this. And we just go shooting. And I hear Aura just let out this big, yeah!
And here we are just going through the entire coaster ride while Sweet Emotion is playing in the background.
And you get these like really cool like neon visuals like running through to get to the concert, because the whole premise of the ride is you're in a stretch limo with a backstage passage to Aerosmith's concert. So that was the fun part.
So that was Rock and Roller Coaster.
And then we had dinner, I think, afterwards. Or I'm trying to remember what we had.
Yeah, we went over to Epcot and got hibachi.
Oh, no, we actually had pool time. We actually decided to take a rest at the pool at the hotel for a little bit.
Yeah, and then we went for hibachi.
Hibachi, we went back to Epcot and this hibachi.
And again, here I am getting Sarah to break every last boundary she's got.
I tried steak.
And we're not talking like the well done stuff. We're talking like, I mean, I didn't take her all the way down to medium rare. I just said like medium well. Try just a bit of that texture difference and see what you think.
I loved it. Because I was so scared, so I asked Aura about it. And I'm like, yeah, what would be a good place to start? Because I want to try steak. Because I didn't just want to get shrimp and chicken. Because I always get that at the hibachi I usually have for my birthday. And I loved it. Me and Aura, I also got to show Aura, this was a cute moment, the magic of Ramune soda. Because he'd never tried it before.
I was just like, all right, sure. Japanese soda, let's give it a shot.
So I try them. So I'm like,
it was good.
And it's a fun experience. I'm like, okay, so you got to push down with all your force. Oh, fuck, Phantom Train, sorry. I have to show him how to use the bottle, and he liked it. We had a delicious dinner. The hibachi was so good. The chef was so entertaining. Like, he sang, "Do you want to build a snowman?" during one of his little bits.
and of course, in the spirit of Hidden Mickeys being everywhere, like, one of the tables across from us, like, the chef literally drew the Mickey with the oil that he was using to grease up his stovetop. And the guy who was making stir fry for us took his spoon and like poked it into his butter dish and pulled out 2 little balls of butter to make the ears on these round Mickey Mouse spoon. So that was fun.
Sorry, someone's taking my picture. I mean, that's why I said that. It was really fun. It was a delicious dinner, and then we didn't go home immediately because I'm like, Aura, let's do a little bit of shopping and let's go see if we can finally watch Luminous, because we were going to watch it on a previous night, but I wasn't feeling well, so we just had to go home on that night. So we decided, let's try it. So, Helix knows what's nice is while we were waiting for the show, we actually get into call with our friend Helix and Colors. And me and Aura were just kind of talking about like, oh hey, what are we gonna do the next day and shit as we're getting ready. So we're kind of just talking and everything, and then the show starts. Now, I don't know if Aura has the same opinion as me, but when I tell you Luminous was absolutely magical, it was absolutely magical.
Yeah, it was good.
I think Aura was more so just watching me cry because he played some of my favorite songs of all time from Disney. Like, You'll Be in My Heart, and the song that plays when Jessie gets abandoned or talking about her backstory and shit. I cried into her. But the whole theme of the show is bringing together people with the power of music. And a bit of a funny moment. Oh, fuck me. Got a ghost on me. As soon as the show ended, right as the last firework was going off, me and Aura did gross couple stuff, and we kissed under the final firework. Because when are we going to get our New Year's Eve kiss, folks? So that was the end of that day. And then we had our, what was it?
It was after that day. So we'd just done Magic Kingdom, Hollywood and Epcot. So we had our relax day.
Or as we call it, the water park day. So yes, everybody, we had dedicated a day that we just wanted to go to the water park, Typhoon Lagoon. So, needless to say, we had a very relaxing day. So, we say relaxing. It was just us being little, like, what, 10-year-olds going down all the slides.
Yes.
It was so much fun. I had never been to the water park, and I don't think you had either, hon.
Not this specific one.
But, like, we wanted to do Blizzard Beach, but Blizzard Beach is closed right now. So we chose Typhoon Lagoon. We had a pretty chill lunch where we just had a pretzel. This was a very snacky day, by the way, so we leaned into it. So, I kind of ended up started treating, like, later in the day like a sleepover.
Exactly.
I think Aura's favorite thing was, hey, did we know Sarah was aerodynamic and could get airtime on some of the slides? You want to tell them about that? I'm getting a little second about it.
Yeah, so we were going through one of the slides, and Sarah caught air going through it.
Like, Aura watches as I literally lift off from the cushion. And he's just giggling like, oh my god, I didn't know you could catch air.
Red, you missed me telling everyone about Sarah's experience at Epcot on the first night when we went to the Royal Banquet for dinner, and how Ariel basically shipped us both in front of the entire restaurant. Or how I got my saber made and I basically got to nerd out in front of everyone about all the stuff that I knew about lightsaber lore. Let's see.
Back to the Typhoon Lagoon day.
Yes.
There isn't a lot to talk about.
I mean, it was very much like a relaxed day.
Like, we had some pretty chill drinks and stuff. And I think after we had rode everything, we decided to go away from Typhoon Lagoon. And then we went to, I think we just went back to the hotel.
No, we went to the shopping district.
Oh, yeah, we went to Disney Springs. And we decided to do some shopping. Because Aura had been hearing me complain because I decided to wear a pair of legging shorts. Let's just say Sass has put on some weight. And they did not fit. And Aura was, I think, a little hilariously watching me struggle.
So we basically took her to an Under Armour shop and bought her a bunch of stuff there.
Yeah, and
Yep. See, the thing about doing sabers on day one, Red, is we got to bring our sabers in on a separate day. When we got to also take pictures with Mando and a First Order trooper who was standing on top of the little droid depot. Called us out, just like, don't think I don't know what you're up to.
yeah.
So that was fun.
Fun fact, I'm wearing my Under Armour right now. They're so comfortable.
Yes.
I love it. We also got me some new bras, and, you know, we just got to wander around. We got to go to the Lego store.
And that was fun seeing what they had.
And we got to go to the Coca-Cola store as well.
Yep. We got ourselves a pair of souvenir cups.
Yeah, because we had Coke floats and pretzel. It was really delicious, actually. It was a pretty fun lunch.
Yeah. So day after that.
Oh, honey, are you not going to mention the best part of that day?
I mean, there's you, but what was it that I'm missing?
The sleepover part that we had at night, hon.
Oh, yeah.
So, I was actually trying to get my parents' attention because I wanted to get access to our Disney Plus account. It didn't work, so Aura ends up buying Disney Plus because we could watch it in our hotel room.
And
we got burgers from the Spyglass Grill.
We got burgers from the Spyglass Grill, and one thing I haven't really touched on is the number of times throughout this entire trip where I've told Sass, hey, I haven't seen this, and this.
And I was very cranky about it.
So, we end up watching Ratatouille and Rapunzel.
Yeah. So, on the sleepover night, I'm like, Aura, how about we just order food? Susano! We order food, and we decide to watch Ratatouille. And I'm like, Aura, how about we just also go through a bunch of the snacks that we have, because we had a ton of them. And we just watch Ratatouille, and I'm nerding out, but I'm trying to be quiet, so Aura keeps trying to shut me up because I'm really excitable. She's one of those people that can, by the way. After we had taken our showers, because we needed to wash the chlorine off our bodies. So we had a really fun time. We had some delicious burgers because we did like that burger that Aura had on day one was actually pretty good. So we just have this fun sleepover night, and we decide, okay, what are we gonna do tomorrow as soon as the movie's over? Oh, actually not, because Str8 decided to introduce me to a new TV series.
Andor.
And I actually really like it. We've only watched the first 3 episodes, but I'm already really invested. So, needless to say, there will be many more nights where me and Aura will be busy watching the rest of the episodes of the 2-season stretch it has.
We will be basically doing a watch together on Sass's server, and if you want to be a part of that,
let us know.
We will be doing that over.
We will see if everything works as well. We gotta do some hard work testing to make sure we can get this to work. But yeah, after that, we go to bed, which is as much as I'm willing to divulge of what happened. What the fuck? then what did we do the day after that, huh?
We went to Universal.
Oh, right. I forgot to mention, also on the relax day, I think we went to Animal Kingdom?
Oh, yeah, and we did the Avatar ride.
Yeah, we did Flight of Passage because I was hyping it up, and Flora said it was all right.
And I also decided, you know what, in the interest of making sure we actually get to do this, I'm going to buy us a fast pass for this.
Yeah. It was right around park closing time, and I did want to see the otters at Animal Kingdom. They decided to not show up. I was very offended. But it was a fun ride, and even though Aura doesn't really like Avatar, we thought the ride was cool, right?
And the experience is great.
Oh, yeah.
They were, like, pumping sense in there to try and basically, like, simulate what it's like in a forest. I'm just like, yeah, no, this is on point.
Animal Kingdom was very on point for, like, 40 experiences for their rides. And then we went back and did that. But yes, our next day was Epic Universal Studios.
So, it's got great immersion. The rides are great. They don't really... Everything seems a little disjointed, but given the way the... Given how Universal staff is about managing large crowds, I remember texting my parents about this while Sarah and I were in a very long line for the DK ride. I will be dead in a ditch before I ever go back to Universal without a an express pass.
Which I should have...
It's just not worth it.
I advised Aura against it because we were only going there one day. Yeah, you shouldn't have listened to me in that one moment. Are you blocking the sword, hun?
Nobody else wanted to.
Oh my god, honey. I got you. Oh my god.
You gotta click the button, Paladin.
Ugh. I got you, honey. I'm on heal duty. Honestly. My grandma can move faster than some of these people.
Isn't she dead?
Yes, she is.
Oh, shit.
You're okay.
I get my client froze.
No, it's okay. You're just gonna die to this next mechanic, hon. We'll try to get you back online as fast as possible, hon.
Alright, so that being what it is. Unfortunately, that does not give you hope for tonight's clears. If my client's constantly freezing. Anyways, we managed to do every last ride at Universal except the stuff in the horror section and the Ministry of Magic. So, on the whole, it was a pretty good day.
Yeah, we did everything at Super Nintendo World! Which was really fun. I got Aura to try butterbeer, which was really cool. Frozen.
I'm gonna go ahead and transition to be right back.
Okay.
And
oh, you're back. This better not be an excuse for mouth to mouth.
The seas part for we alone.
Is your flying good? You all good?
I hope so. It's working now. Anyways.
Yeah. How about we talk about a little bit more about what we did at Epic Universe?
Yeah, so we went to Burke, and that was a great experience. Unfortunately, the animatronics either weren't getting brought out at all,
or we just had
they were... Yeah.
So we didn't get to see Toothless. But we did get to go on one ride at How to Train Your Dragon. We actually got to ride in the back of that one. It was a Hiccup's glider ride, and it was actually a pretty fun coaster to start the day. And obviously, I was really into it.
Woodland Hornet has joined the bond.
Thank you for the follow. After that, we wandered around a bit more, and we were just like,
What a memorable
want to go to
dance indeed.
we went to the Ministry of Magic, but Battle at the Ministry was a 3-hour wait. No thank you, right?
Yeah. We weren't doing that, so we ended up just catching an Uber back to our hotel.
No. Hun, you're missing the best part about how we spent the most of the day at Super Nintendo World.
I seem to remember spending a lot of time in the DK ride line.
We did, but the lunch was delicious, right?
Oh, that was great.
So I suggested we had just gotten off the Bowser ride, which was a Mario Kart inspired ride. Holy shit, this was the coolest coaster we've ever seen. It's a VR experience.
I ended up apparently like the record for that summer so far was
like 200 and something.
200 something. I got 125.
Yeah, Aura won amongst our cart people. It's a very fun ride, and you get to go on a ton of it, and it ends when you go on Rainbow Road. We go out to the store. I buy a couple things. I get a Rosalina plushie. I got a Light Fury at Burke, by the way. I got a Rosalina plushie. I had a little Princess Peach headband, and I got a Princess Peach lanyard while we were there. I would have bought the whole damn store out, but Aura kind of ranged me in a little bit there. So
just a little.
Just a little. We decided, after waiting like an hour and a half on Bowser, I'm like, you hungry? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, how about we just go to Toadstool Cafe because we were right there. So we decided to go there. And, I broke another barrier that day as I kind of was breaking in more of my spice tolerance. We both got the Luigi's Pesto Chicken Burger, and it was so good, right?
Yes.
It had...
Also, hello, Derek. Great to see you, man.
Hi, Derek. It was a really good lunch. We had a lot of fun. We then decided, let's go on the Yoshi ride and just relax after lunch because we didn't want anything too crazy after eating. So we just went on the Yoshi's Adventure ride, which is a really cute ride where you get to tour around Yoshi's Island and stuff. It's a really cute ride.
Like, Scott, if you are listening to this or lurking in the background, I know you're busy with CozyCon and whatnot. This is like a U-coded ride.
It's so adorable. And like the little kids, even though we were doing, you get to go on a little egg hunt to spot all 3 eggs to help Captain Toad find the golden egg. It's a very cute experience. And then comes the sour spot of waiting 3 hours for the Donkey Kong ride.
Yeah.
The ride is cute, but I don't think it was worth the wait.
I mean, it wasn't worth the wait, but if you can get an express pass for it,
it's worth it.
It's all right. The whole thing is just a love letter to the Donkey Kong series, so definitely keep your eyes on that kind of stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
When you actually get a chance to experience the ride at the pace that it's supposed to be experienced at, it is good.
Yeah, and, like, I don't like that they took inspiration from Donkey Kong Country Returns. I think it would have been better if they inspired it off the original DK Country. Or at least had fucking King K. Rool. Like, that is the biggest crime that they committed. And then, me and Aura decided to wander around because we wanted to do a little more shopping. Because I wanted to get him some stuff from Hogwarts. And, and Aura actually remembered there was something he wanted to buy for the both of us at another part in the park. Unfortunately, the weather decided to have other ideas as we were doing that.
And we basically got caught in a full-on cloudburst while we were there. And as Asuri mentioned in chat earlier, going around Florida around that time is just, it's no bueno.
It's not, but I decided this day was already super imperfect, so I just decided to embrace it. Fuck having a hood up. I'm just dancing around in the rain, laughing my ass off, trying to make Aura smile a little bit. Because I was acknowledging this day was very fucking imperfect. So we just started embracing that the world was being weird.
Mm-hmm. We finish our shopping for the day. I get a Hiccup shirt. Sass gets an Astrid shirt that she can wear. And we also get like a bunch of Hogwarts merch. And we ended up calling an Uber at that point and heading back to our room.
And we just decided to stay in for the rest of the night. We decided to watch Tangled.
Yep. We watched Tangled. I think we got in another episode of Andor.
Yeah, we did, and then we passed out, and we had probably one of my favorite snuggle sessions that night. That's all you're getting, folks. No more than that.
Yeah, I'm watching you.
I woke up the next morning because the trip was almost over, and Aura had to calm me down because I was starting to get anxious that our time together was almost over, so he woke up to me crying the next morning. And Aura did a really...
For those of you who are watching my stream, I think I finally figured out why it was Sass wasn't coming through. That should be fixed now.
Oh. Have I been muted on your stream this whole time?
No. The audio channel was improperly configured. Anywho. So that's basically that.
And then we had our final day in Orlando. Which was our makeup day, right?
Yeah. We had our makeup day, so I decided to buy express passes for all the stuff that we wanted to hit again.
Which was our favorite.
Rock and Roll Roller Coaster was down for maintenance early in the morning. So the fast pass we were supposed to use for that ended up turning into a all attractions, barring a few, pass for the rest of the day.
Another thing is, I got to go on Slinky Dog Dash, which was a ride I never got to go on. From Toy Story. Yeah. Which, Aura thought it was cute watching me light up again.
It's a low to mid-thrill roller coaster, and if you are big on Toy Story, especially if you were young enough to remember that whole thing, it's got a lot of charm to it.
It's a very cute ride. And Toy Story is one of my favorite films, so it definitely made me happy. So Rock and Roller Coaster, we get a really good breakfast. We have some Mickey waffles, and Aura gets to actually have a mimosa for the morning.
I mean, as far as mimosas go, it wasn't great. They were definitely a little heavy on the champagne, but I enjoyed it.
And I had a Bell's Cup of Enchantment, which was this really delicious guava juice passion fruit drink with strawberry bubble pearls. It was yummy.
And we also did send a picture to Bristol.
Yes.
Just to make her more jealous.
After that, I think we just walk around Hollywood for a little bit, and I then think we go to our next reservation after a quick rest. I think.
Yeah. So, we went to Epcot. We caught Cosmic Rewind again. We then went over to Magic Kingdom and caught Tron again.
But this time it was different. The ride actually behaved differently because there was like a virus that was infecting Tron this time around, so the ride was different. Well, the coaster was the same, but the experience was different.
Yes.
Which made me and Aura's mouths drop, our jaws drop. Like, they gave a ride replayability. I can't fucking believe it.
And that's the way you do it. So we do that. It's a lot of fun, and we catch like a piece of a show going on. It was like Mickey and Minnie's Friendship Fair.
Yes.
Over in front of Cinderella's castle.
Yeah, and it was really cute, which was great because one of the groups that came out was the Ruffians from Tangled, which Aura finally had context for now. So it made me laugh quite hard. We did a little bit of shopping at Magic Kingdom as well. But go ahead.
And we got a Stitch plushie that was all Halloween themed.
Stitch, my boy. So we did that, and then we decided to head back to the room for a little bit, and then we decided we have one more reservation. So we decided we go on Rock and Roller Coaster normally back at Hollywood Studios, and we use our Fast Pass to get one more ride on Smuggler's Run.
And we finally got put down as pilots.
And I'm like, Aura, I realized, Aura, you need to sit on the right. I'll take the left.
So here I am handling the verticality, while Sass is handling the lateral controls.
I don't do a good job, but Aura gets to do probably what every little Star Wars fan has always wanted to do.
And when Hondo finally gets on the speaker's like, all right, time to jump into light speed. I finally got to grab that leather, pull back on it, and send the Millennium Falcon past the speed of light. Which, those of you Star Wars fans out there, it's a small detail. Holy crap, it's big for me.
My sides hurts from how much his tail wagged. He got to do that twice during the whole ride.
And yes, Red, you are correct. That was supposed to be a promotion for Tron Ares.
Yeah. So yeah, Aura was really happy. We got to end on a very high note as we walked out. Oh, apparently Red, when he got to do that, he screamed punch it when he got to do the hyperdrive. I should have screamed that. I was tempted to scream, pull the lever, Kronk! Correct lever! Which brings us into what we got to do on our final night. We decided to go big for our final meal. Like, we decided to order a bunch
I got like
fish tacos.
I got like fish tacos, and you got chicken strips.
And we just decided to order a bunch of delicious drinks, and we decided to just go through all of our food. We got popcorn at Hollywood Studios that we shared. And we watched the movie that me and Aura quote a lot, The Emperor's New Groove. To say that we were giggling through most of the movie would be a fucking understatement, wouldn't it, hun?
Yeah, it was a fun rewatch.
Yeah, and then we got another episode of Andor watch as well. And then we snuggled, and then, like, we were all sad, cause it's like, oh, we gotta get ready to leave now when we woke up the next morning.
We got ourselves packed. We threw all our stuff over at Bell Service. And then we just went outside, got onto a hammock, and cuddled.
Because something I had been wanting the whole trip was just to snuggle on a hammock, because I have a weird obsession with hammocks. I don't know why I have an obsession with hammocks, don't ask. So we just sit there and cuddle, soak up the sun, kind of, you know, like, oh, our time at Disney is over, and, like, I was all sad and everything, but it was really nice to get my little hammock cuddle in at the end. And then we flew back to Seattle on a 5-hour flight, and I almost killed Aura with my luggage. I still feel so bad about that, honey.
Yeah. When luggage is sliding down the stairs after breaking free from whoever's carrying it, that stuff will pick up speed very fast.
Yeah, I was trying to carry it sideways, but my luggage was a lot heavier than when we came in, and I lost my grip, and I just yelled at Aura, heads up, to get him to catch it before it hurt him. Like, I screamed to get him to stop it.
And I remember basically looking up at Sarah, just like, okay, what side of the stairs are you going to move this down on? No, seriously, tell me what side of the stairs the suitcase will be on. And she's like, okay, it's gonna be on the left side. All right, I'm gonna walk down the right side.
Yeah, and I'm like, Aura, I've got it. Please trust me, honey. I didn't drop it after that. But I was just profusely apologizing and kind of like blushing in embarrassment that I almost killed my boyfriend. But his dad picks us up, we go back to his place, and
the dog practically swarms Sarah.
And
Sass.
Yes, it's okay. People know my real name. I'm just trying to say yours because you asked me to do that. And good job on it. And without saying anything, I did get to surprise Aura when we finally got back to his room, but that's all I get to say on the matter. Yes, honey?
All that you get to say. Anyways,
we have our last day in Seattle, and I actually end up getting a little more time because I actually, Alaska made an oops, and they accidentally booked over my original flight, which was supposed to be in the morning, so I don't have to fly out till late at night.
So that happens, and I know this because I actually worked on the infrastructure that handles this kind of stuff. If you get, saver flights, what'll happen is if everybody checks into the flight and all the seats are filled by the people who reserve a specific seat, you get kicked over to the next flight.
So, They kicked me over to the next flight because of that, what happened. But I got an upgraded seat. So I did get to spend a little more time with Aura, but I was still really sad when I had to leave, and I assume your hoodie is still pretty tear-stained.
Well, of course.
I cried pretty much the entire
Good
way.
Good news is it really does smell a lot like you.
Oh.
And I'm looking over at Cooper right now. He's sitting by that hoodie.
Oh, honey, you're gonna make me cry again! Honey!
All right.
I got home on a long flight, and Aura had to help me go to sleep because some things happened that I'm not gonna divulge on stream that kind of, let's just say it was the tipping point that broke the camel's back. But that's all I'll say on the matter, but that was our trip in a brief nutshell.
And having just finished that, I now need to go ahead and hop off this and get ready to raid. Because the Lycans are looking to try and clear M8S tonight.
Yep, that has been our stream. I didn't mention it earlier, but I got to surprise Aura a few times. But we'll probably talk about it more on future streams because we also would like to make one more announcement is we are going to be starting a new type of streaming, hun.
Together Tuesdays.
Every Tuesday, we'll be streaming together playing games that me and him like. If you want to go into further details.
So, my side can no longer hear you, Sass, but Sass and I are going to be going into several games where either we'll be playing them together or we'll be co-piloting for each other as we watch one or the other play them. And I have chosen for my very first game to do this, Mass Effect.
A game I don't know a lot about.
And I will be doing a Renegade playthrough of that game.
Ooh.
So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and raid out to Scott Durg, who is doing Tabletop Simulator. So when you get there, everybody tell Scott, Scott, you are a wonderful dragon.
Yep. I'm going to be raiding out as well because that's going to be it. This was an off-day stream, but thank you guys so much for coming out and listening to me and Aura yammer about our trips. I'm probably going to be back doing my own thing. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because I do need a day to rest because I decided to do this because we really wanted to talk about our trip. But I should be back Tuesday and I'm going to talk to you about this then, for S.H.I.E.L.D. and the first Together Tuesdays. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time, yeah?
We'll see you then.
Now come here, Mwah.